Pause if you need to.
Hello there ones, I'm a phytoscience trend ambassador. Do we actually know that the skin is the largest organ of the body? There are certain things we actually apply that can cause skin cancers. For those who have had diabetic ulcers, they've had these unending skin problems for a long while, the answer is here now. This is phytoscience Swiss made formula. We call it triple stem cell miracle intense essence. It is a must-have in every home. It's not only about skin problems, even for those that have arthritis, for those that have certain eye problems, this can actually be used sparingly on the eyes. It can be applied on skin. It moisturizes our skin. We have so many testimonials from this. For more information on this product and how to get it at a discounted price from the company, kindly get in touch with the person that sends this video to you.
The junior had what they call pelvic fracture, and he was due for surgery. And it was at that point that I met him. We spoke about some other kind of business, but I just chipped in as a Lagos guy, and I know how to happen. And I just shared my stem cell with him. And he said, oh, he said about it, and he said about stem cell, being that he has a science background. And I said, okay, how can you get the product? So we arranged all of that, and I delivered the product to the man. When I met the man in question, he was on crutches. I saw him live, so it's not African magic. He was on crutches and he could barely walk because he was already due for surgery 4 days time. And when I gave him the stem cell, I gave him like about 14 packs. But after that I left and I told him how he's supposed to use it strictly. Please, if you have heard about how you're supposed to use it, very important. Like that woman said something that I really like. If you don't take adequate water, which is like the currency that our body spends every now and then, it is going to not help to drain the water of your body, and you can start having headache. And stem cell, by the grace, I'm digressing a bit. Stem cell works at the cellular level. All other ones beat the branches, not digging out the roots of the challenge that the person is facing health-wise. Back to my testimony. Now, 4 days after, a normal just started calling me. I was in the kitchen and he started praying. And I said, amen, amen. But my name was speaking, please. And the person identified, you were the one that brought the stem cell to me. Blah, blah, blah. Now I can do without my crutches.
Who are we?
That was what testimony he gave to me. But when that other man returned, he now gave the full testimony that the man has gone back to work because he had already lost the job because of that health challenge, and he was already due for surgery. So the man is back to work. Someone that has 2 kids was already bedridden, but on the 4th day, by using the double stem cell, he was back to work, and he's just thanking that man every now and then. That was what convinced that man to actually come, and that man has been using some other supplements. Another thing I want to share before I leave, that's the testimony. If you're using supplements, it's fine. Like that a medical person says, God bless you. Yes. You really spoke a lot of things. For those who actually understand all of the supplement things. If you have a background of about 5 years of using supplements will complement the food that you eat. By the way, it must be balanced diet. And we know that we only get balanced diet only in the movies.
Okay.
And I'm here to present to you Miss Ezi, who was cured of cancer. And it's better that you hear it from the horse's mouth.
Precisely breast cancer.
Okay.
Breast cancer.
Okay.
So, madam, what actually happened to you?
You know, the thing is 6 years of a thing. When it started, I noticed a growth at the nipple of my breast. So when I noticed it, I thought it was boiled.
Okay.
So I showed my husband. My husband said, okay, let's watch it. After 1 year, the thing still remains the same. So he now brought this double stem cell.
Correct.
So he said I should use the double stem cell and let's see how it goes. And I started using it. So on the process, after using 4 packs, he gave me the one they put in water.
Okay.
There's one they put in water. Snow-free force. Yes. So I drank that one. Then we didn't notice any change. He's now said no. The double stem cell is a gradual healer. That it will regenerate the cells. That it does not work like magic like that. That the system has to get used to it before it begins to function. But as a woman, I cannot keep quiet. Something that has stayed that long. So I went to Divine Mercy Hospital. They referred me to FMC. At FMC, they referred me to their surgical unit. So when I went, they sent me on biopsy and mammogram. So the mammogram said they suspected cancer. Then the biopsy said inflammation. So when I went there, my people said no. That FMC, they are giving me 2 weeks appointment. That is delaying it. The earlier the better. So they now said I have to change hospital. So they moved me to Genesis Hospital at Ikeja. So when we got to the Genesis Hospital, the specialist that is in charge of that cancer now checked my result and said the thing is interesting, that he will not work on this result. Excuse me, that I need to go for CT scan.
Yeah.
So he referred me to CT scan at Surulere site. So we went for the CT scan. They checked the heart, the liver, the kidney, in fact they check everything. So after all said and done, everything is in order. But in their conclusion, they wrote confirmed case of cancer, but it has not spread. So then he now said, okay, what have I used since I noticed it? I now said double stem cell is what I've used. He said, he heard about this stem cell, that this must cost a lot of money. My husband said yes, that he's the one that gave it to me. So okay, since I have used that one, let us still keep you at watch. Because if after he gave me a month's appointment in 3 months' time, and when I come back, if nothing has happened, he will now operate it. That he will not only remove the nipple, that he will remove the breast. So instead of him removing the breast, let him give this double stem cell chance to see how it will work. So after a month plus, after betting, I saw pus. I called my husband. He brought something. We started removing the pus. After removing it, I think it had finished. 2 days after, it swelled up again. Like where hot water poured someone. So even my maid that came to see it, when I opened it, he said, no, they can't look at it. After 4 days, I was just, that day my husband was not around. I was just, after bathing, I went to clean up. I now saw pus. The thing now washed more like water. And after that day, it started drying, and that was the end of it.
Wow.
But to keep myself safe that I'm cured, I still went for the appointment. So after explaining to the doctor, he said I have to remove my clothes. He want to examine me. So after all said and done, he said, madam, that God has healed you, that you are healed. So we paid the follow-up money, and he said no more appointments. But he just gave me an advice that next a year, on a yearly basis, I should go for cancer check, mammogram. By the time I do it 2-3 years, I should forget about it.
Okay.
Wow, congratulations.
Very interesting.
Now, we have heard it from the horse's mouth that double stem cell is actually working. So I believe that those that have this kind of challenges definitely will go for double stem cell and the actual plus.
They will use it, and when the person is supposed to have patience. Because you can use it and it stays for months. But actually inside your body, because what I saw is that I used it, yes, I used it last year and early this year. And my healing took place, that was October. Wow. That was the whole thing. So if you don't have patience after using it, you stop and say you're not seeing anything. You will not believe it's working. It has to go back to the system to start working again. Because it says, yes, it's not those cells. And that was it.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.